Greetings, y'all. It's Matt from the Grin Arcade, back playing some more Farming Simulator 19. Hey, we're back on Old Timer's Farm, and I'm going to take this to the shop. Not the tractor, the stump grinder, because we've got a new stump grinder. We've got something that works a little bit better than this in-game grinder. Actually, this is the in-game grinder, but it's a modded in-game grinder. This is the Stevie grinder. We found something that works a little bit better. Have to give my shout-outs to John and I guess chef that told him about it. John demonstrated this, found this better grinder, so we're gonna get a better grinder. When you mess with Good Burger, you go in the grinder. Good movie. Love that movie. That's back from the old school days of Nickelodeon when it was good, when it was great. That's the campaign we need, guys. Make Nickelodeon great again. That's what we need. Make Nickelodeon great again. Back when we had all the good shows on there. You know, Are You Afraid of the Dark and all that. And, you know, we had, what was the one? Salute Your Shorts and Hey Dude and Legends of the Hidden Temple and, oh, Guts. Guts was awesome. Guts was cool. It was like American Gladiators for kids. That was awesome. I always wanted a Guts trophy. I'm sure they were pretty rare. Alright, so I did buy some baling equipment, so we can bale the straw. I have not done that yet. Where's the drop point? It's always back here, isn't it? We need to bale that straw. First we need to get the stumps ground out, and we'll do some plowing. Maybe after we pick up the straw. Oh, nope, I dropped the wrong thing. Hang on. Switch to the front. Drop that there. Yes. Sell that back. Alright, so we don't need that. We don't want that stump grinder. We found something better. This old Ford tractor is actually pretty cool. I like it. It's got some pretty cool sounds, and it just looks great. Alright, so I don't know where this will drop at. Hopefully it don't drop in between that stuff. Stump grinders. Where that would be under forestry. Where's forestry? There it is. That right there. Bio belts. I don't think and we do have the Robud, but the Robud is good for hard to get stumps. And this does it faster. So we want to change that color. Let's do John Deere yellow. Or well, we've got this on our Ford tractor. Wonder what John Deere or what Ford blue is. I'm gonna guess it's like New Holland blue. It doesn't really pop though. I may get the yellow. There's not a New Holland yellow. I'm guessing that yellow is it. Yellow you can see better. Put the work lights on it. We'll buy that. Let's get to yellow. Because we might use this on a John Deere someday. You never know. Alright, where is it at? It's over there. One of these things is not like the other. One of these things just doesn't belong. Alright. And this thing is awesome. It works great. It really does. Get back down to the farm. Some of these roads don't line up, the lines. They, when they painted these lines, the local highway department didn't do a very good job. Makes you wonder what they had in their coffee that morning. We have a little bit of more money than we had. Oh yeah, I got my combine tire down there. I was like, why is the money dropping? because the combines are higher. Doy. So they're rolling down there in 13. I'm doing a contract down there. I've got several contracts going right now. 13 is what I'm working on right now. But okay, here's we just start right here, I guess. Turn this thing on. This thing is awesome. It will grind them out really fast. And turn our lights on. It's getting late in the day. It's actually after 7 p.m. Just put it up like that. Yeah, gets rid of it pretty quick. I'll have to come back and double check for stumps down here because much faster than the FSI one. Let's see one. Probably should go through here and get rid of these bushes, you know. Why don't I do that? Why don't I do that real quick? Switching the keyboard. Woo. In a tree. Now I gotta figure out which one. I gotta switch to painting. I don't think it's the first one. I think it's the second one. I think it's that one. Or is it? Maybe it is the first one. Hang on. Is it? No, I think it's the second one. I think it's that one. I don't know, it's hard to tell now. Maybe it is the first one. That looks a little lighter. Let me switch back over here. Yeah, it is the first one. Okay, it's the first one, not the second one. So we're good there. Let's go around and get rid of some of these bushes here, so we can see our stumps. Hope I didn't miss any. Haven't gone very far, so hopefully not. Right. This is actually not that expensive. Just get rid of these so we can see our stumps. I am focused. I usually, when I get quiet, that's when I'm really focused on something. And I know I should keep commentating. Ooh. Can I get that one? Yep. I'm sure there's stumps hidden in some of these, maybe. And don't worry, these, I know it looks like square patches now, but it will grow back. Alright. Oop. Let me move over here a little. Get a little more in line. And I'm probably going to plow most of this up anyway, so we're not spending a ton of money on this. Just single clicks, that's all we're doing. Just little touch-ups area, just taking out the little bushes here where the happy little trees once stood. Little egg. Okay, I need to turn the other way, but that'll work too. There's one. Woo, there's one. You guys feel that lag going on? There's one. Somebody is about full. One of the combines. I'll have to hop down there in a minute. Somebody is at 93%. Yep, somebody's full. Alright, let me just finish this here. There we go. Alright, let me hop down there real quick. Who is it? Which one? Helper E right here. Yep. Alright, so I'm just going to fire him and turn him around here. The other guy might be getting full. Let me hop on in this thing so these guys can kind of keep rolling here. The other guy, yeah, he's getting there. He's at 70. Go ahead and offload him here. This is Spelt. And I don't know. I think Spelt is like a... I think they told me... I think, who was it? Chef and Saki, maybe? Said it was like a wheat. A type of wheat. Spelt was, maybe? Turn that crude down. Yeah, getting late in the day. That sun is going to be going down probably within the next 10 to 15 minutes. That light will start going away rapidly. So we're going to be doing some contracts in the dark. I'll spare you guys from that. We'll be doing contracts in the dark. Making some moolah. Some more money. Alright, I think he is empty, so let me move on down to this guy. Get it offloaded. And then I've got to get back to work on them trees there. If I'm going to do some plowing, got to get the stumps out, number one, and then get those trees out, number two. So, get the stumps out around those other fields so we can get them kind of plowed up. Is he going to fill me up? He might fill me up. What, 60 and 60? That's 120,000 liters. He's going to fill me up. I'm full. Yeah, so... Didn't do the math on that one. I've got two 60,000 liter combines. They're going to fill me up pretty quick. So I need to probably get some trailers down here. Get some truck trailer things down here. These guys, I like the 60,000 liter capacity because you can just hire them and let them go. These are the Stevie-fied ones. They do have a new one out, which you guys will see in a future Madison video. So, yeah, you guys will see that then. Where's my auger wagon? There it is. Need to get some trucks down here. Just bring this one down. For now. When I make some money off these contracts, I'm gonna buy probably some trailer extensions and do double trailers on these. Hopefully it'll work. I don't know, this homestead is kind of tight, so I don't know if it'll work or not. Let me just pull these guys inside here. Cause I'm on the inside. Or wait, it's the outside. Not on the inside, you're on the outside. If you're looking in, you have to be on the outside. Right? I mean, that's... seems the logic to me. I'm gonna go hit that combine one more time because he did not empty fully all the way into me here. Pull this up. It's a nice map. If you like flat fields but not all the way completely flat, these hills do roll a little bit, but pretty nice map. It's 4X, so it does work. Question posed to me, if I did the 64X map, which may or may not become public, what would I just go all out crazy and use like 60,000 liter combines and stuff like that? I don't know. I would have to see, because apparently there's a limit on the number of purchasable properties that you can put into a map. So you know that if you have 581 fields, you're going to have to cluster those fields up into purchasable lots. So I don't know. I'm going to have to wait and see if that one becomes public. Would I do a single player on it? I would say I would definitely do a first look episode on it. I don't know. I'd have to look at the map. I would have to look at the map, see if it needed any fixing, or, or anything like that. But a 64X map, guys, that's 4 16X maps put together. So that would be, okay, there's 4X map. There are 4 standard size maps, right? Yeah. So if you look at this map here, you could just draw a crosshair in there. A line straight down the middle, a line straight down the middle, vertical and horizontally. And that would be a standard size map. So there's 4 standard size maps in a 4X map. And there's 4 4X maps in a 16X map. So if there's 4 16X maps, that would be 16 4X maps. Would that be right? If there's 4 16X maps, there's 4 4X maps in each 16X map. Yeah. So that would be 16 of these maps. That would be 16 4X maps in the 64X map. 16 of these maps, guys. So somebody posed the question, how long would it take you to drive across the 64X map? I'll tell you what, let's do an experiment, kids. Let's dump this trailer here. We're going to go all the way over to the side of this map. Now this truck goes 70 miles an hour. The in-game truck goes 51. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring my cruise down to 51. And we'll go, there's a road that goes all the way across here somewhere, down south of us. We'll go hit that road down south, if I can pay attention to the road. We'll put our beacons on just for fun. This is an experiment, after all. So there would be 1, 2, 3, 4 of these across the east to west part of that map, correct? Because it's like a matrix system. There would be 4 up, 4 down, or well, that's the same thing. There would be 4 up and 4 across. So 4 4X going up the side of the map, 4 4X maps going down the east-west portion of the map. And I am lost. I need to get further down here without hitting anybody. So we're going to do an experiment here. I know I started out, I'm just bouncing all around on this map today. I started out, selling the stump grinder and grinding stumps and painting and catching up with harvesters. Now we're going to do something, we're going to do an experiment here. Because the question posed was, how long does it take to drive across a 64X map? I'm going to pull up my trusty dusty timer on my phone here. Get turned here real quick. Now, the max speed that this will go, this will be the in-game truck speed, 51 miles per hour. So I'm just going to put the cruise on. And I may have to dodge some traffic, which won't be an issue. Or I could just turn traffic off. I could do that. Ooh, yeah, that brought me down. So there's... Did that not? There we go. Now we're at 51. If you press and hold it, it'll take you back up to the max speed. So we're not going to do that. Alright, so this is pretty much the border of the map here. So we're going to back into this. Hopefully a car does not spawn on us or anything. I don't think it would. Let me pull up my timer on my trusty dusty phone here. Timer. Do I need a stopwatch or a timer? Stopwatch is what I need. Okay. So reset that. Alright. So this is going to be difficult. I'm just going to hit the gas and then turn my cruise control on. Alright. Ready, set, go. And I've already messed up. There we go. Alright, we're good. We're good. A few little milliseconds won't hurt there. Alright, so we're picking up our speed. we're going to see how long it takes us to drive across this map. And then we can calculate that by multiplying it by 4. And that will tell us how long it will take to drive across a 64X map at standard in-game semi-truck speed. Now, you can just imagine driving a tractor, because a tractor, you know, is going to go like, if you get a JCB, I think you go, what, 40? Maybe if you get a Fendt, you might go 39. But most of the tractors are either 32 miles per hour or below that. 32, 24, 26, something like that. So this is the max in-game truck speed. This truck will go 70, but we want to see how long it takes. And there are some, I'm going to say there's probably some little, it's not probably perfectly flat. It's probably got a few rolling hills in it, so that'll calculate that. We're still going the same speeds though, so far we're at 1 minute 10 seconds. I'm not turning a whole lot here, but this road does go all the way across the map, I do believe. Yes, it does. So when we hit that border, I'll stop the timer here, the stopwatch, and we want to see just how long it takes to go across. Watch for traffic, so I don't hit anybody and mess this up. Trees. Alright, we're approaching 2 minutes. And 2-minute mark. Stand by your... Houston, stand by. Your Prestamico cutoff, main engine cutoff will be at probably 3 minutes. I see the border, but we're not there yet. Getting close though, getting close. Alright, we are at 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Keep on driving, keep on driving. We're getting there, we're getting there. Yeah, we're getting really close. So, 2 minutes and 45 seconds. I'm going to say probably 3 minutes for a standard in-game semi-truck that goes 51 miles per hour. 2 minutes 55. And 3 minutes. So I'm going to say 3 minutes to drive from border to border. So, because I did have a little hiccup there at the beginning to get the cruise control on. So 3 minutes to drive across a 4X map. So you can just do the math on that one. It'll take you 6 minutes to drive across 2 of these. And 12 minutes to drive across. If it's a straight road like this, it will take you 12 minutes to drive across a 64X map in a semi-truck that goes 51 miles per hour. So you can kind of use that as a basis. Now, the roads, if the road is not straight, it will take you longer. I mean, that's a given. He didn't turn. He's going into the black tunnel of death. So yeah, there you go. 12 minutes to drive across a 64X map if the road is straight. That is, we'll say that's as the crow flies. You guys ever heard that expression? As the crow flies is in a straight line. If you ever ask Siri for directions somewhere, she'll give you the route distance, which is like along the road, you know, wherever you need to turn, you know, and then she'll say, or this far, or you can ask her how far someplace is. They'll say this far as the crow flies. That's in a straight line. So as the crow flies, it takes 12 minutes to drive across the 64X map in a semi-truck or vehicle that goes 51 miles per hour. So there you go. We answered questions. We did maths. We did experimentation. We had a thesis, and we had a theory and a Pythagorean theorem, or whatever you call that thing that I've done forgot about. And the teacher said we'd never use math. Or, wait, no, she said we would use math, but we'd never have a calculator. I have a calculator right here. Showed her, didn't we? Alright. Let me get out of the woods. Why did I turn down the wood road? Can't really go through the forest. Here we go. Turn truck. So that's that. Somebody's getting full. And get back up here and get my trailers up here. Alright guys, so the sun's going down. I'm going to do some contracts in the dark, apparently. And we'll go from there. Alright, until the next time, remember you reap what you sow. It is Matt from the Grain Arcade. See you guys later.